Hey, how's it going? I'm just going to show you how to play Shallow by Porcupine Tree today. Just before we jump into it, I'll let you know that if you're after the tab for this song or any other songs I've made tutorials for, you can grab them over at Patron, which is linked below, as is Buy Me a Coffee, which is the place to go if you want to support me without signing up to anything. You can follow me on Facebook or Instagram and check out a Spotify playlist I've put together that's got all the songs I've made tutorials for in it, so you can have a listen through that and see if you want to learn anything. Also, if you could like and subscribe, that'd be awesome. Anyway, now that's out of the way, let's jump into the lesson. Right, so for this tune, we're just in drop D tuning. So that's standard, but we're just dropping our low E string down to a D. But the top 5 all as normal. In terms of sections, we've only got a few to get through. We've got the verse that we hear at the top of the track, the pre-chorus, the chorus, and then there's kind of the bridge, sort of breakdowny riff section that I've just broken down into 3 small riffs. So we'll go through section by section. I'll give you an example of each part and then I'll teach it to you. Alright, so we'll start with the verse that's heard at the top of the track, and it sounds like this. Alright, so just start out, because we're in drop D, we're just flattening a finger over the bottom 3 strings to get a power chord. So we do this over the 10th fret, bottom 3 strings. So hit that and then sort of slide it down. And then we've got, which is 5, hammer onto 6 on the 6th string, and then hit 5 on the 5th string. Then we've got, which is open bottom 3 strings, then 3, 5 all on the bottom 3 strings, then open again. So the first little part. Second part is exactly the same. We just chuck a couple of extra chugs on the end. Third time around, exactly the same again, except we just do that last chord in a slightly different spot. So it's, so we just go 2 open sort of chugs sort of straight away after letting go of that 5th fret. And then the last time around is exactly the same as the second time, where we just sort of like stagger those last 2 hits just a little bit. But yeah, that's the verse, main riff. Just repeat that around. And so on. Alright, next part to learn is the pre-chorus. And the pre-chorus sounds like this. Alright, so just some sort of regular chords here that you learn when you first learn a guitar. So start out with just your regular C chord. So we've got 3rd fret on the 5th string, 2nd fret on the 4th, open 3rd string, and then 1st fret on the 2nd string, top string open, and then just sort of strum it. It's kind of like down, down, up, down, up, down. Sort of down, up at the end in terms of strumming. Then we go to a D chord, and because we're in drop D, we can just strum all 6 strings. So D chord, we've just got 2nd fret on the 3rd and 1st strings, and then 3rd fret on the 2nd string. And similar sort of strumming. Then we just keep this shape held down, move up 3 frets. So now we've got 5, 6, 5 on the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings. So we sort of go, and then slide it over again. So then we've got 7, 8, 7, and then back to just D. Then we repeat exactly the same. Only thing different is on the C chord, we just go, which is just moving that note on the third string down to the second string. And because we're using our second finger now, we take that note that we're fretting on the fourth string at second fret, that's just open now. So we're just holding down 2, open, open, 1 on strings 5, 4, 4, 2. Sorry, 5, 4, 3, 2. And then move that through to the D. And then the last bit's exactly the same, just up to the strum it and then back to the D, and that gets you into the chorus. Right, so chorus sounds like this. Alright, so starting with this, so we're sort of going 3 on 3rd fret on the bottom 3 strings, pulling that off to open and then hitting the open again. We repeat this a few times. What's that? 4 times, and then the 5th time, instead of pulling off to open, we just slide up to 5. Then we've got, so that's just 3 pull off to open, and then just all open, just sort of rhythmically in time. Then we go, which is all bottom 3 strings held down. So we've got 12, 10, 9, open, quickly to 3, then up to 5. So that bit's. Then we've got 3 pull off to open, and then hit open twice. And then we've got this, which is all palm muted, so that's just putting the fleshy part of your picking hand sort of against the bridge, and just sort of, instead of hearing that, you hear, do that. So then we just palm mute on the bottom string, we go open, 3, 4, 5, then 3 on the 5th string, then 5, 4, 3, open on the bottom string. So that's, yeah, and that's the tail end of the chorus, and then you just repeat that around. There we go. Last part to learn is the bridge, and yeah, like I said earlier, it's just, I've just broken it up into 3 small riffs, just so it's a bit easier to sort of like go, this one goes here, that one's there, etc. So all 3 riffs together, just playing through the bridge, it sounds like this. Alright, so first little riff is just this. So all on the bottom string. So we just start out 12 and then open twice. Then 10, open twice. Back to 12, open. Then 5, open, 6, open. So you get. So that's the first of the 3 little riffs. Riff 2. Same sort of thing, except the last 2 notes, instead of going 5, 6, we go 5, 3. So exactly the same, just change that last sort of note that we're fretting. And then riff C. So we start off 12 open open, 10 open open. Then we've got 12, then 3. So then we've got 3 4 on the bottom string, 3 on the 5th string, and then 4 3 on the bottom string. And yeah, just sort of jumps around between these two. So it'll sort of go like riff A, then riff B, back to riff A, riff C. So it's sort of like. Does just change slightly at one point, so just sort of watch out for that and sort of plug the right riff in. I think riff C, that one there, just sort of jumps in like one earlier than it normally does. So yeah, just watch out for that. But yeah, that's the last part to learn for this song. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Really appreciate everyone who does, especially those who sign up to Patreon, like all these wonderful people. Thank you so much for all your support. Really do appreciate it. Goes a long way for me, so thank you very much. But yeah, that's it. So follow me on Facebook and Instagram if you like. Check out that Spotify playlist I mentioned earlier. Again, if you like and subscribe, that'd be amazing. But that's it for this one. I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.